is up, everybody? Body, and welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. So today, guys, of course, bringing you a brand new deck, or should I say, kind of like yesterday's video, it is a bit of an old deck, but I feel like I do one of these videos about once every month, once every season, where I play like a negative deck. Negative decks always seem to perform really well. I mean, you can use negative decks. You can just use negative decks to climb a ladder if you want. They are pretty simple to use. If you have Mr. Negative, you kind of just snap because all your cards swap the costs. Considering you have cards like, Iron Man, Mystique, Null, you do have these cards that are zero cost or zero power, and then when you play Mr. Negative, it swaps it around. So it does seem pretty good. Negative decks are always pretty scary to go up against as well. Mainly just because. Oh, do I go Arnhem? Arnhem might be a bit risky, but to be honest, this will be pretty fun. But Mr. Negative deck's kind of scary to go up against, because if your opponent plays Mr. Negative, they can pop off, dude. They can, if they go Mr. Negative and then Mighty Thor, you're drawing like, maybe a 0-5 Iron Man, 0-6 Null, 0-3 Mystique and Ironheart, and then on turn 6 or even turn 5, you can flood the board, which is kind of ridiculous, right? But yeah, there's so many possibilities with a negative deck. Of course, just as many downsides. Yeah, this guy's got my Iron Man, but it is kind of scary to go up against in negative decks. And oh wow, I can actually do Brood in the Surfer. That's not a bad idea. He's gonna have to play someone here to win mid. I feel pretty good about this. I can honestly go Red Hulk and he might just be expecting that. That could be my Shang-Chi, right? Oh, it's my Null. And I don't know what he thought he was doing. It's only got 2 powers. That is pretty funny, but that was an interesting game, especially with Weird World, but GG's to my opponent. Alright, pretty solid opening hand. The only thing when playing a negative deck is that you don't want too many of your 0 power cards in your hand, especially since you want most of them to be in your deck. That kind of sucks, but you want most of them to be in your deck because when you play negative and then Thor, Mighty Thor, you do get all those 0 cost cards if you have enough hand space. Because right now it seems like we're about to run out, which does suck. And like I said earlier, oh wow, Ironheart's not gonna do anything though. Oh crap, this is gonna suck. Like I said earlier, you can use negative decks to climb a ladder. However, I feel like they are you do need to almost always get Mr. Negative and or Ravonna. Just because, look at his hand, 3-0, and she's not gonna help. 5-0, and then 6-0 and stuff, so like it doesn't really help too much not to have these cards in your hand. I do have Wong, but I don't really think that's gonna matter. I think this is one of those games where you just retreat. I definitely don't feel good about the cards we have. It's a bit too late to get Mr. Negative, and because I play Mr. Negative on turn 5, and then I can potentially draw 1 card. That's a 0 something, so it does suck that is the case. However, Mr. Negative decks they are pretty obvious when to retreat and when to snap, but GG's to my opponent. Alright, see, this is very good, right? Mr. Negative, Mighty Thor, you can honestly snap into this. This is like the perfect hand. However, I do want to check out the locations we get first. Oh my gosh, and we get Obelisk Tower. That's fine. If you're climbing ladder, I would definitely snap, but since we're not, we've already hit infinite. Pretty fortunate for that. We can just kind of pop off right here. Wong, that's gonna be nasty. I could go Black Panther, but there's really no point. Yeah, dude, like I said, very snappable game. And when someone you're going up against does do something like this, it is pretty scary to go up against. He rogues me, which sucks, but it's whatever. But yeah, it is very scary to go up against a negative deck when they are drawing all the right cards. But look at that, 0-5 Iron Man, 0-3 Mystique, and then 0-6 Zola. Unfortunately, we do not get the Iron Heart, but who cares? Wow. Well, I'm gonna have to go Iron Man. Probably into Mystique. I can go Zola, but what's the point, right? Honestly, I can go Zola for power. Wong doesn't really do anything. Iron Man, Mystique, Black Panther. Again, you should definitely snap on this, but there's really no point. Hazmat, I mean that hurts, but again, none of my cards are revealed, so doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, this is ridiculous, dude. When negative decks pop off, they are arguably the best decks in the game. There's so many different play lines, and oh, dude, look at that. That is nasty. Of course, if we went first and then they played the Hazmat Absorbing Man, it might have hurt a little bit more, but the amount of power you can get from a good play line on a negative deck is insane. But GG's to my opponent. Alright, not the greatest opening hand, but we do have Zabu, that's always very good. If I do see Mr. Negative, that is going to be very nice, especially if you can play him on curve. Of course, if you have like Ravona or Zabu in hand, it doesn't matter if you play negative on turn 3 or 4. Of course, it depends when you do draw him, if you draw him at all. But if I had Ravona and Zabu in my hand, I would probably go Ravona because I have a 0 power Mystique and a 0 power Null, and also I just drew Ironheart. So it actually wouldn't be too bad to do Ravona if I had both of them. However, if you had, like Shang-Chi and Mr. Negative and Wong, you'd probably go Zabu. It just depends on what cards you have in your hand, what play line you want to go with. Quantum Tunnel actually does not seem too bad, especially if we go like, let's say, Ironheart, and then or I could go Mystique, and then we swap it out for Mr. Negative. That would be pretty good. Oh, wow. Yeah, I might just do that. But yeah, this guy's using a bounce deck, and it seems like it's like the most popular bounce deck going around, really. There's no point in Mystiquing it. I mean, I could Mystique it, but I might just do this. Hopefully, we get Mr. Negative. That would be lovely. Oh my. That is beautiful. That's what you love to see. Iron Lad into Silk, so he's gonna start flying around. Of course he's gonna play a card there. But you definitely do see a lot of bounce decks going around. Yeah, that's expected, right? Captain Marvel, that's a sick variant. But she might fly over to the right, but look at, this is very nice. This is very, very nice. We don't get our Wong, which kind of sucks. I can actually drop someone mid if I wanted to get the Wong out. But there's no point. Null doesn't really guys, if I go Iron Man Mystique, kind of like how it was last game, no. Arnim Zola, I mean, I don't really care. I would only play Arnim for the power. Which, definitely does not seem too bad, but bang, bang, bang. Whatever. This feels pretty good. He's probably confused to why I played Arnim, but like I said, I only really played him for the power. We might win left, but then again, he might drop some crazy strong card. Doesn't seem like he has a Red Hulk though. Shang-Chi, that's annoying. We might lose because of that. Yeah. Damn, dude. That does suck. That was a very close game. I mean, Black Panther left would have actually not been too bad because he would have got Shang-Chi instead of Mighty Thor, and then we would have had our 16 power Mighty Thor. So definitely not a bad choice. Probably an overcommitment over here, but definitely a winnable game. GG's to my opponent though. But I mean, yeah guys, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about this deck down in the comments below. And also, if you guys did enjoy, please make sure to give this one a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to show support. I do appreciate all of it. And as always, guys,